Alrighty, we have Anti-Kaiju versus Pathetic Enterprise. Tzeentch versus Kislev, using some of the new tools, the upgraded Winged Lancers, the upgraded Little Groms, Zarina after her buffs. On the other side, we do have the buffed Exalted Flamer. That's about it. Everything else for the Tzeentch roster was here beforehand. Katerin, what mount are you on? She is on her horse. She brought Ice Sheet and Frostblades. Then we do have some Armored Kossars, two Winged Lancers, the Oath Brothers Tor with a Patriarch with both of his heals, and then Daz's Song of Winter Sunlight. Which you don't need. Daz's Brazier gives you your Vigor back anyway, so you don't need this. And then double Little Grom. On the other side for Tzeentch, do have the Knights of Immolation, Shrieking Skyrays, a Soul Grinder, one Exalted Flamer, and then a bunch of blue horrors, the Sour Guts in the back, and then some Chaos Knights. And what does our caster have here? Final Transmutation Plague Breast, gotcha. So the Exalted Flamer is starting to fire in, those twirling vortexes doing nothing, but man, they're trying. And an Ice Sheet tries to slow down the Knights of Immolation. And the Exalted Flamer is doing, it's just doing its best, but it's not a whole lot yet. The Little Groms are trying to outduel the Soul Grinder. And Kislev is punishing the Shrieking Skyrays and the Knights of Immolation on their way out. The Soul Grinder's still taking damage as Tzeentch moves up. Another big volley! Still pretty bad. I am not impressed. But the horrors are here. The magical light show of Tzeentch will pummel the Kislevites. Winged Lancers get a nice downhill charge. They're going to do some good damage to these blue horrors, but the blues and pinks will continue firing in. And out of all of the demonic units, blue and pink horrors are my favorite. I love them. I think they're well designed. I think they're fun to play as and against. I just think they're good. Well done. Well done. The Exalted Flamer is still trying to kill some Armored Kossars. And a big Final Transmutation. Overcast onto the Bears, the Patriarch, and one of the Little Groms. Does not manage to hit the other. It also hits some infantry, so that was huge. Bolt of Change hits Little Grom as more stuff hits him, but big value trade there for Tzeentch. Shrieking Skyray is getting close to crumbling away. And Exalted Flamer, he's still trying his best over there. He's doing what he can. Let's see it. Let's see another volley. Ugh, huge damage from him. Anyway. Shrieking Skyray is trying to chase off the Winged Lancers, who have pulled up to the top. And Kislev's trying to hold on to Little Groms for now, but less than 300 HP on this one. He'll probably die on this volley from the Pink Horrors, so say goodbye to that Little Grom. Oh wow, he is alive by 70 HP. The other one is also very low. How's the Soul Grinder doing? The Little Groms have been shooting at him this whole time, and he's okay. If the Horrors can somehow finish off that last one, then the Soul Grinder could be safe and secure for the rest of the game. Winged Lancers do get a charge into Sour Guts. Exalted Flamer does a little bit of cheeky friendly fire. They don't seem to mind. They'll allow it. Little Grom still trying to kill the Soul Grinder, getting pretty darn close. But the Kislevites are falling apart elsewhere. Daz's Song of Winter something light makes the Armored Kossars feel special. They're all back up to fresh. And Little Grom does get attacked by the Doom Knights of Tzeentch and by the Blue Horrors. And this will save the Soul Grinder. The Soul Grinder's been firing all game too. Only got 700 values. Really, the two single entities of Tzeentch not getting a lot done for their time. Kislev is routing other places, but some of these blue horrors are starting to demonic instability crumble, and we still have the Oath Brothers Tor, Patriarch to heal them up, and then Katerin, the caster, so it's not like things are over just yet. Half-Health Winged Lancer running around as well, deal with some stuff, and like we said before, the Exalted Flamer and the Soul Grinder are running low on ammunition, so it's not like they can stall this game out and get a ton going for them. But I imagine another big Final Transmutation has to be coming, because look at all this right here. That is beautiful Final Transmutation target. I wonder how many Plague of Rust he's been using, because if he doesn't have the Winds of Magic, then that's a shame, because this is game-ending Final Trans right now. Oath Brothers Zator use their lightning to debuff the Shrieking Sky Rays and the Sour Guts, but also just deal a little bit of that extra damage to them. And so it looks like Lullaby's trying to heal stuff up. As the Exalted Flamer waddles in with his big crab claws, trying to shotgun some fools in the face. The Doom Knights of Zenith are back in, Sour Guts still being a nuisance, and the Oath Brothers Zator not feeling so good. And there's the final chance we've been waiting for. It probably just ends the game here. The balance of power is actually in Kislev's favor, but I'm just not seeing it that way. Soul Grinder did die off in the distance, so I suppose there's that. The Doom Knights are still trying to grind it out here with the Oath Brothers Zator. We're down to 3 models, 2 models, and falling. Do you actually still have some Winged Lancers chasing down Chaos Knights of Zenith? Exalted Flamer's trying to fight, but... Oh! Katerin just used her Snow Leopard. It's going to try and kill off the Exalted Flamer. Oath Brothers Zator are dead. The Knights of Immolation aren't feeling too hot either. Can the Patriarch and these Armored Kossars really hold on? So Snow Leopard seems to be struggling to get really anything done here. That is just classic Snow Leopard. Literally 0 value as it's been swinging this whole time. Okay, whatever, dude. Fuck you, Snow Leopards. I don't know why you're so trash, but you are. It's been in this fight forever. There, finally got a hit. It got 1 hit and it has 30 seconds left to live. Sour Guts fade away with demonic instability crumbling. Chaos Knights and Doom Knights very low, but still in it. Exalted Flamer out of ammo, half HP. But it's not like Kislev exactly has a ton of stuff to deal with this crap either. Patriarch's getting chased off by the Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Metal. There goes the Exalted Flamer. Snow Leopard, 9 seconds left on the clock. Did get 350 values. Good for you, little Snow Leopard. It's worth bringing the summon, because what is the summon? At most 200 gold, so he's probably going to get that back. But as a unit, the real Snow Leopard is 650, and that's just not going to be worth it ever. Armored Kossars firing their pistols into the Knights of Immolation, trying to deal with them. Meanwhile, in the distance, Chaos Knights are pushed off by other Armored Kossars. But a Plague of Rust lowers Arena down to 15 armor as she's surrounded by the Knights of Immolation and the Chaos Sorcerer Lord. This is a really bad situation for her. Which doesn't look like... Oh, she actually does get out of it somehow. Daz's Song, Winter Sunlight. And then a Silix Lullaby to try and heal the Patriarch up for just a second. But a Doom Bolt is coming for Katerin. And it actually misses. She manages to dodge it, which is not an easy thing to do these days. As the Armored Kossars line up, start to shoot their pistols at the Sorcerer Lord of Zinch, and then fire over at the Knights of Immolation. Other Kossars in too, so the haggard Kislevites trying to stay in it, trying to keep shooting, as they rout off the Chaos Knights yet again. But an Ice Sheet is thrown down by Katerin. It apparently does not affect anybody who enters the area, it just affects people in the area. So actually that Ice Sheet didn't hit anybody, which is unfortunate. As the Armored Kossars are still trying to kill off the Knights of Immolation. 10 models with only 700 HP. But a big Foam Transmutation's hitting Zarina in the face. It's not Overcast, but it's still maybe enough to end this game as bounce power is getting dangerously bad for Kislev. Knights of Immolation still taking some poke. They've lost 2 models since we last checked in on them. And Katerin's holding for now. Chaos Knights shatter. And Zarina uses her Buy Our Blood passive. More Chaos Knights die off, but it looks like Army Losses is going to take Kislev out. There's a full health Chaos Sorcerer Lord of Zinch is pretty much all that was left, but it was all that was needed. And I'm going to say it. The Exalted Flamer is still bad. He used all of his ammo and then even fought in melee for a while, and he didn't pay for himself. Chaos Knights did fine. Blue and Pink Horrors did pretty well. Screamers and Knights of Immolation did their best. Soul Grinder sucked a little bit, and then the final Transcast were 3,700 value. Zarina did what she could as a support. Patriarch supported too. Little Grom's got decent value. Oath Brothers Zator did great. Winged Lancers did fine. Armored Kossars and regular Kossars mixed. GG. Roar. Subscribe, yes, yes.